Strategy and Tactics, July-August edition, and our Battle of Shanghai, 1937. We are back, and it is the Chinese player's turn. Oh, first thing to figure out, though, is how to, or what to do during the first, what would they call here, the operations phase. Alright, Chinese player, first operations phase. I am thinking about a fight and move. You can move, fight, move, move, fight. Let me look this over again. I think of it is, on this one, I'm going to take advantage of the Japanese right here. They're weak. They couldn't get their reinforcements across the river. I can get a two-pronged attack going here. Another thing is, the Japanese player can only use naval. You can see on all these, we got shifts to the right for the attack. The only one he could use for defense is this naval. Unfortunately for the Chinese player, though, he can get those naval forces all the way up the river till the water gets shallow down here, so it don't help me. It's all nice and deep for his naval support. So any artillery I throw in there, or any kind of column ships I have, will be negated, which is fine. Because I got some nice units there, and he's only got a 2 garrison. We'll be looking at modifiers for him being in a city. But I got a 2-pronged attack, and I am not crossing any water. That is key here. I'm not crossing any water on all these attacks. Now his reinforcements, right here. Oh, gotta cross water. That'll half at least their attack strength. So we're gonna do a fight to begin with. Then it'll be their reinforcement phase where I get all these reinforcements. And then I'm thinking about a move, so I'm thinking about down here for Chinese second turn. Oh well, nope. We're over here in the third turn. So Chinese third turn. We're going to do a fight / move. And according to the rules, you got to write this down before you. That's why you want to make sure you do it right, as in past plays. So I'm going to look this over, but I'm pretty sure that's what we're going to go with. We're going to go for an attack on Shanghai and get some forces in here. I think within this first few moves, we got a real good chance. Way back. Alright, so the Chinese players just stick with the fight move result. And we're coming from here and here. 26 versus a 2. Oh, we'll be right. Alright, here. So it does say shift odds 2 to the left, but it doesn't say give them any, doubling of their defense factor. So it'll be a 26 versus a 2, which is a 13-1. So it'll give us 6 to 1 or greater. 2 shifts to the left will be 1, 2. So we're looking at a 4 to 1. Rolling a blue dice for the Chinese player. Going for Shanghai. Going for Western Shanghai. And this is a big attack. Now you can see there, the Japanese deployed a support unit, but so did the Chinese. So that 1 to the right will be negated by 1 to the left. So no more column shifts and 2 column shifts for the being in the city. That's my dog upstairs. I have no idea what he's doing. Excuse it. I only got a few minutes to play a game, and you know how that is. Everybody's want my attention. So, all right, we're rolling a dice. 4 to 1. Chinese player looking for a high number on the battle box. 2. Oops. 4, 2, 1. With the 2 is 1 for the attacker, 2 steps for the defender. So I'll go down here, grab me a, flip him over to a 2. I'm pretty sure that gets me the city. Let's see here. Take off these markers. Got 2 steps. He's only got 1 step. There's 1, 2, he's gone. So we have cleared the hex. Put the support markers back. Oh, there we go. Alright, let me go upstairs. It sounds like the dog's trying to dig through the hardwood floor, so we'll be back. Alright, one note about losses, though. It says that the strongest unit has to take a loss. I don't want to take it. I did take a loss for the attacker on a unit down here under the stack. That was a 4 strength unit. I don't want to take it from him because he's going to face these guys. So I'll take it from this unit right here. And there are 2 of these guys anyway. So he'll be reduced to a 3. And then a 5. Now I'm still trying to check out what we do at advance after combat, but there was an important note on allocating losses. You have to allocate them to the strongest unit first. So I did that wrong and it was corrected. Be back. And according to this, it's pretty basic. Some, none, or all can go ahead and advance. So let me find out how I want to do this. If I want to leave anybody behind or just go ahead and garrison the heck out of the city. That's probably the best thing to do. I can move them from either of these hexes. So this hex, and this hex is going to have to be moved. Now, I can't move him to here or here to him. So I'm going to either move the hexes into this hex from here or here. And them are my only 2 options. We'll be back. Alright, so I went ahead and advanced the 2 full-strength, Germanized, trained Chinese units into western Shanghai, leaving this place pretty well garrisoned. I mean, nothing around it's gonna get them. These guys might go across the river and try something, but I'm pretty strong. I think I got 2 4-strength units there, elite Chinese units, so-called elites. The good thing about this game is you don't have to declare all your attacks first. You can just resolve one and go on to another. So let me look and see if I want to make any more attacks. Oh, there's a fight and move, so I would have had to have been right next to him. I can't move any units for an attack, so yeah, that's one of the limitations. Huh. Any attack from here would go across the river. We've already used, let me put this over here. I've already used 2 of these, so I have some artillery, but he still has some naval for defense they could use on that. I don't think an attack over there is going to be any good because I can only attack with a 1 strength unit, so I do believe that'll be it for the first operations phase for the Chinese player. We'll move on to reinforcements. How are we going to do this? I think they usually come back from interior of the country, so we'll have to see what we can do about movement. Then we got the good old rail lines, but that might not come into effect until maybe turn 3. We'll see. Be back with some good Battle of Shanghai gameplay.